in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening, everyone. Is my mic working?
Quick check. Can you guys hear me fine? perfectly.
All right. Awesome.
Hey, bro, can I test my mic? Can you
All
hear
right,
me?
guys. We'll start in a minute or two. We'll just wait for a few more people to step in, and then we'll get started.
Procrastinator, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Ah, thanks. At least the IT is working then properly. That's good to know.
William, can you do a quick mic check for me? William, can you do a quick mic check for me?
Yes, testing 1, 2, 3.
Yep. All good. All right, guys. We'll wait for maybe another 30 seconds, and then we'll get started.
Will you hit the record button as soon as I start sharing my screen? Yeah. But
Definitely,
it's a video and yeah, I'm gonna share my screen.
Yep. 1 second.
I thought I'm gonna give you a heads up.
All right. So the recording has started, including video as well. So go ahead, William. Guys, first of all, can you just test your screen share? Yep. Awesome. All right. All right, guys, welcome to the first of hopefully many partner project introduction AMAs / kind of community spaces. We're very excited to introduce the first official partner project with the Bitrock chain and the Bitrock team as well, wrapped platform. So I'm going to let William do most of the talking, but I'm going to just give a very quick introduction here. So first of all, this is the first, again, as I mentioned, the first official project that will be on the Bitrock chain after RockSwap. Obviously, RockSwap was a major success. It was by the Bitrock team itself, so it's not a partner project per se, but it is an official project. But Wrapped Platform is the first official partner project on the chain. From what I understood, the dev or the project owner, William here, who's joining us today, is doxed as well as KYC'd. There's a pre-sale that's going to happen soon, and I'll let him share the details on that, and also give introduction on what the project actually is, why it's important to have something like this on the Bitrock ecosystem for diversity purposes, as well as what we can expect out of the project, timeline-wise, utility-wise, and just explain and basically introduce the project to the Bitrock community and anyone else who may have just recently joined. So, William, welcome.
Thank you.
Really happy to have you. Really excited to have you with us. And first of all, congratulations on going through all the different steps to kind of become a partner project, and also great work on all the prep work and time that you've put in to get this to where it is right now, and getting ready for launch and so on. So without further ado, take it away, and I'll jump in when needed. But go ahead, the mic is yours, mate.
Sure, thanks. So, well, dear members of Bitrock, RockSwap, and also the Web Platform community, thanks for having me. For all you listeners, I am sharing my screen. I have built a presentation. It's also on my website as a white paper, and I will use it to tell the story of Web Platform. So make sure that you also have your eyes on this AMA / partner introduction. So I'm very excited to introduce you to Red Platform. As I like to say, the future of NFTs. Being an NFT enthusiast myself, I understand the challenges and the potential of this space, and we're here to take it to the next level. But before we dive into the details of Red Platform, I'd like to share a personal journey with yourself. So, being an enthusiastic collector myself, and also an artist, I made a couple of collections. I've collected a number of rare and valuable NFTs, but across different blockchains. So I have a lot of beautiful pieces of art, but they're all scattered around different hot and cold wallets, different blockchains, and and no one can actually see these NFTs. And even myself, I forget about some of the beautiful digital collectibles I own. So I couldn't help but notice how most people, or NFT collectors in particular, turn to Twitter for showcasing their NFTs. And that is somewhat suboptimal, if you ask me. So it reminded me of I'm in my 30s, and in my childhood, we would collect Dragon Ball Z trading cards or Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh trading cards, and we would put these in albums, the physical trading card albums, and then you could put your favorite collectibles in one page, and you could show them off to classmates, friends, family. And some people might even collect stamps, or real life coins, not to be confused with crypto coins. And they would also display these in a collection, in a physical album or something. And then I was thinking or reflecting on all of this, and I wondered, isn't it time for a multi-chain, comprehensive NFT showcasing system? There's a lot of marketplace out there already, yeah. OpenSea, Tofu NFT, Ibisibus Bay, you name it. But they don't really have a utility for collectors or artists or traders to put all your NFTs from different blockchains together in one, yeah, semi-physical way to manage or showcase these collectibles. And I mean, what's the point of paying, tens of Ks of USD money to obtain digital pieces of art, while there isn't a proper way to showcase these? Twitter is not. You can only post one NFT. Yeah, wow. And that is kind of how the basic idea of Red Platform was born. A platform that aims to address these concerns and really make a difference. That's also where the name comes from, wrapping all these NFTs from the corners of the Web3 space together in one showcase utility. So our mission is to create more than just another marketplace. No, we're actually taking the NFT space to the next level. What's missing is kind of like the personal touch, where collectors, artists, and traders can truly connect. So thanks for allowing me to share this personal insight, and I think it's time to delve into the details of Red Platform's offerings. So can you
Of course.
confirm that my
Yeah, your screen is perfectly clear and your voice is clear as well. I just want to jump in with a very quick note, just in case some of the people joining this chat are not as well versed in NFTs or so on. Just keep that in mind. Some people might be NFT enthusiasts like yourself. Some might be fairly kind of away from that idea or really, kind of dived into that world before. So that's all.
Okay, in that case, and I like to quote one of the first developers I met in the crypto space. So give me a really quick, what is an NFT? Well, it literally stands for a non-fungible token. So Bitrock has a coin, it has its own blockchain, and on that chain, projects launch tokens. So Wrapped will be a token on the Bitrock chain. But an NFT, that's a non-fungible token. And in really simple language, it is just a really fancy token. It's like one coin. And that can be anything really. It can be a 3D game character in a Web3 game where you can upgrade your character in a whatever game. It can be a race car, it can be a fighting character, you name it. It can also be my 5-year-old son who drew a beautiful drawing for me. I can make a picture of it and convert it to a digital token, and then I can sell it. So if you're new to the NFT world, man, you're in for a treat. But that comes from a NFT enthusiast. So I hope this gives a bit of what is an NFT.
Yeah, thanks for that, William. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I personally kind of have an idea. I haven't necessarily kind of gone too deep into the NFT world, but I am aware. But I just wanted to make sure that people who maybe have no idea what it is at least had some idea before you kind of started diving into your project, because I read over kind of your white paper and stuff like that, and there's definitely a lot of good stuff there. So yeah, please go ahead. I'm sure I'm excited. The team is excited. The rest of the community is excited to hear all about it.
Okay, thank you. So Red Platform, it's striving to become the ultimate destination for NFT enthusiasts, a place for artists, collectors, and traders to connect and share their passion. Again, NFTs, digital art, but also, I mean, the Web3 gaming industry will become booming. And if you have an awesome game character that's fully upgraded and you've unlocked all levels, you want to showcase this. So really proud of the next slide. Yeah, you gave me a really proper introduction, but for myself, speaking from my perspective, I did KYC with Assured Decentralized Finance, and I have to say these guys are thorough. I mean, proud to get this stamp verified by Assured DeFi. Thanks for this partnership and yeah, the acknowledgement that we're gonna take to the next level. For those who don't own NFTs, currently there's a couple of problems in this industry. So at first, we have a fragmented multi-chain portfolio. All different blockchains, layer 2 on Ethereum. You can mint NFTs, you can buy digital art, so to say, you can trade it. It's like Pokemon cards, but then digital. But they are hiding in all your wallets, in MetaMask, for instance, one of the most used wallets. It has issues even displaying basic NFTs. So it's not strange that not everyone is familiar with them. And also, it lacks any form of interaction. There's an inability to interact with owner of certain collectibles. So how cool would it be to browse through someone's showcase? I give you a web link. You go to my page and it shows you all my digital art, and you can just click on it, or give it a heart, or open a chat box and discuss on a piece of art. This is something that's not currently out there. And even harder, a third problem that in NFT crypto space arises is, honestly, I have no clue what I put in and what it's worth currently. For all your normal crypto coins and tokens, it's pretty easy to determine the value. You can look into the different screens or scans, how much it was when you bought it, or how much it's worth now. But for NFTs, this is a hurdle, and that's where Red Platform comes in. We want to wrap everything together. You're all in one stop for NFTs, so to say. So how are we going to do this? Hereby, you find let's say, mock-up of what it could look like. I consider it like a hybrid Facebook, Instagram, NFT marketplace kind of thing. But what you don't see currently on the screen is that it's fully customizable. So when you take a look into my Telegram and you ask Rosebot for the filters, you can pull a demo. So it's really hard to explain in words what I have envisioned to build this platform. That's why I already had it before the initial DEX offering, or the pre-sale, as you might say. I already had the demos developed, and it's gonna work basically like how you would on your cell phone, on your iOS or your Android. You also have the widget system, right? You have a calendar or a clock or simple. It's like a grid. Some widgets are 3 boxes wide, 1 box high. Other widgets are 1 by 1, and you can drag and drop all of the widgets across and really customize your personal page. So in this mockup, which you see on the screen currently, this is a 3D NFT, and these are 2D NFTs. This is an actual digital art gallery in 3D, and by using the arrows on your keyboard, you can actually walk through someone's digital showcase. So this is basically how a personal profile page of Rep Platform is going to look like. And we're going to offer, as they say, a freemium model. So at first, everybody can make a personal profile page, and all the cool utilities will be free. But once there's more adoption and the user base increases, that is where the Rep token comes in. That is when we have a micro subscription model, so to say, and you have to think of, let's say, a really teeny tiny fee. I mean, you shouldn't even feel it or notice it leaving your wallet, and that would unlock all the full range of utilities from seamless portfolio management to revenue sharing mechanisms. Again, in my Telegram community from Rept, check out Rose's filters and pull the demo, because words cannot really describe what it's about, and that is exactly why I had a demo. So as a fellow NFT collector, I understand the frustration of having really cool, valuable NFTs hidden across different wallets, and leveraging platforms like Twitter for showcasing these, and getting the credits for your awesome NFT, which cost about $1 million. We can do better. We can do better, and we will. So what's in it for investors then? Well, Rep Platform is really committed to transparency. I mean, what else are we doing on the blockchain, right? And this journey of development began long before the scheduled initial DEX offering. More about that later. I know you're thrilled to hear all about it. But the fact that I've been building the demos, I'm not selling thin air, I'm selling something tangible and promising, the future of NFT space. And Rep Platform's freemium model ensures accessibility to everyone, and all the features will be free at first. But again, once the adoption increases, and also thanks to Bitrock's near zero gas fees, the subscription model becomes feasible. You'll benefit from showcase, portfolio management, as never seen before. And holders of the coalition NFTs, they will receive a share of the platform's revenue. But a bit more on that later when we go through the roadmap. So let me see. Next slide is, so again, when you look at this model, we will have a platform subscription model that unlocks, let's say, all the amazing features. There will be token NFT buys and sells, ads, partnerships. The complete revenue model of Rep Platform will be split through the holders and the development. And yeah, of course, the blockchain is fully transparent and everybody can look at the contracts. So that will ensure that everything is fair. Then what is this coalition? Many people have been asking in my Telegram. Well, the coalition, that is Rep Platform's official NFT collection. So a bit more on that now. This is the logo, pretty cool, if you ask me. Of course, the name wrapped. You can think of a koala who's wrapping a eucalyptus tree. So that's where this mascot from Rep Platform comes from. Here you get a glimpse of a couple of these. The total collection will be kept at 10,000 unique NFTs. But for now, I've only made 100. These 100 are called the OG investors, the original adapters. And I think they might well be one of the first NFTs to be minted on Bitrock chain. And I'm pretty proud of these, because these aren't just images. These are actually real 3D full body koalas. Means they're ready for future adoption in the metaverse and Web3 games. I'm not going to dive into the metaverse right now, because many projects tried to make it into the metaverse, but I think that, just like you said, dear host, even NFTs for most investors are still a bridge, not too far to take, I would say, let alone the metaverse. But if I want to bring forth the next generation of NFT Rep Platform, then you gotta have your own collection, which is full 3D, ready for the next step in the metaverse. Let's dive into the roadmap. I've been building Red Platform now for 7 months or so, with seed investors and my own funds, because I strongly believe in the product. So silently building the community, the socials, and also the demonstrators. I bumped into the amazing Bitrock community by coincidence, and we were exploring a potential partnership, and before you know it, the token smart contract is ready, and the pre-sale is on the way. So for now, if everything goes well, the pre-sale will go live this very Tuesday, to give everybody a fair chance to be part of NFT history with the Bitrock crypto space. And soon after, there will be a stealth launch for the remaining of tokens for whoever missed out in the pre-sale. But do note that in a pre-sale, the tokens are discounted. I mean, I have to detail it a bit out, but I would say, let's say 10% cheaper than the stealth launch thereafter. And with respect to the coalition, Red Platform's official NFT collection, the minting dApp is also nearly ready to be minted on the Bitrock chain. And these NFTs will be minted using the REP token. Prices to be announced later, but it would serve to get your REP tokens soon, so you can mint one of the first Bitrock NFTs before the end of September. This is not per se facts, but I'm also considering airdropping the coalition NFTs to investors who stake a significant portion of their REP, for example, for 2 or 3 months. But I need to think this one more through. This is just something I come up with today, especially since I've only got 100 NFTs to be minted. And also the seed investors, the really early adopters from Red Platform, the ones who stood by my side even long before I met you guys at Bitrock, I will airdrop them one free, but I can count these people on one hand. So once the pre-sale has been successful, full-on development will take place, and we will work towards our MVP product. And the first chain to be integrated will obviously be Bitrock, but since we want to wrap everything together in the NFT space, I think this is completely in line with Bitrock's multi-chain support vision and mission. We will integrate chain after chain, of course, targeting the biggest NFT enthusiasts. So the chains which have the most NFTs or volume, let's say, those will be implemented first. Diving more into the pre-sale, this is, I believe, where most listeners came for. Our pre-sale, or the initial DEX offering with Bitrock, will be a soft cap of 25k USDT in Brock equivalent, and the hard cap will be set at 50k. Liquidity will be locked for at least a year, ensuring security, and the contract is, of course, being tested currently. And the tokenomics are on the website, but for tax, buy and sell, you can think of 5%. This will help with the liquidity, development of the product, and same as a rock swap, this will also be a deflationary token, so there will be auto burn with all buy transactions. And someone asked me earlier in the chat that what will be the minimum max buy. I think it would be wise to say we will have 0.5% per wallet maximum buy to ensure everybody gets a fair chance. Hard cap 2050k, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's sold out pretty soon. I think I cannot see you guys, but I believe the chat is also muted. So any questions, save them up, and we will try the best to answer everything at the end of the partner introduction. Again, partners, Bitrock Chain, Assure DeFi, and the pre-sale will be held at Sphinx Labs. Go check these guys out. They're amazing. Their platform is amazing. If everything goes well, Tuesday, pre-sale with Sphinx Labs. The team, my name is Mr. William. I come from an electrical engineering background. In my day-to-day work, I'm also a technical project manager building multi-million-dollar projects. I have my KYC with Assure DeFi. My dear assistant or advisor is Thomas, good friend of mine. And Olaf is an expert in Web3, full stack development, front, back end, you name it. Yeah, so that brings me to the last slide. What I didn't include in this white paper, which you can just download on my website, but I wanted to share at least that the Bitrock community is amazing. And what I like about it is that I think that within the Bitrock community, there's a lot of NFT enthusiasts. So I'm not sure, but there is this project, Rockstar. I believe it is it was one of the first tokens to launch on the Bitrock chain as a test. But some early adopters built a community around it, and they've reached out to me for support with an NFT collection, which is, yeah, I'm really hyped about that because I really love NFTs, you know. So if I can help other projects to drop their collection on the Bitrock chain, I think that's amazing. So thanks for reaching out, Rockstar. Do know, and this goes for all of you, that Red Platform is open to explore any partnerships within the Bitrock NFT realm. But for now, the maximum focus is on Tuesday's pre-sale. So thanks for having me. Thanks for taking the time to learn about Red Platform. Yeah, looking forward to taking the next hurdles.
Thank you so much, William, for this awesome presentation. Really, I think you came very prepared. So good job on that. I think the presentation was pretty to the point, and I think it was fairly friendly to people who, again, sorry, might be kind of new to the whole, NFT concept or kind of NFT idea, or what is an NFT and what is exactly the concept of wrapped platform. So first of all, kudos on all the work that you've put in. I didn't know it was 7 months. So 7 months is a very long time to kind of build a project together. And with that said, I think the fact that, after all the 7 months and with the launch of Bitrock and the blockchain obviously as well, the fact that you ended up choosing Bitrock to launch on as kind of the first chain, is well, first of all, says a lot. But I think it was also very convenient timing for Bitrock and also for a wrapped platform, considering that now we're kind of getting the next bunch of official projects launched and so on. So first of all, guys, if you want more information on the project, or if you want to stay updated with wrapped platform, like William said, the pre-sale will be, or at least is planned for Tuesday, if everything goes well, on the Sphinx Lab Launchpad. As many, hopefully all of you know, we are integrated with the Sphinx Lab Launchpad, as well as Pink Sale as well. So both of these it's possible for anyone who wants to have a pre-sale for a project on the Bitrock chain to have their pre-sale on either of those at the moment. And obviously there's more integrations to come. So this one is, as of right now, planned for Tuesday with the Sphinx Lab Launchpad. So again, yeah, thanks, William, for the presentation. I think maybe just a couple of things that I want to emphasize. Guys, William is KYC'd with Assure DeFi, and the liquidity will be locked for 1 year at least. Now, keep in mind, again, that the project is not simply just an NFT project. It also has a token tied to it, the wrapped platform token, which will be used in terms of trading on as far as I understood, for trading on the NFT platform, which is kind of a social media integrated platform where you can display your NFTs from different chains, as again, chain by chain, as it goes into development or integration with the platform, as well as interact with other NFT collectors as well. You can kind of like and comment on different NFTs. So it's very similar to the concept of a social media platform, but in the sense that kind of you can engage with other collectors, you can express your kind of feedback on different NFTs that other collectors have, and you can also display your own multi-chain or cross-chain NFTs as well. Correct? Did I mess anything up?
No.
All right.
I meant you're right.
So, yeah, and I just wanted to kind of make sure that people are clear on the role of the token. So you mentioned there will be the wrapped platform token, which is what the pre-sale is going to be for. It's a 50K hard cap, 25K soft cap, equivalent in Brock. So you are obviously committing or contributing Brock, so mainnet Bitrock. You're not contributing USDT or any other token for that matter. So that's number one. So if anyone wants to be involved with the pre-sale, if you don't have Bitrock already, you would need to buy that and then bridge it to be able to basically participate in the pre-sale. If you have your Bitrock but haven't bridged it, also, if you want to contribute to the pre-sale, you can bridge over whatever you want to contribute and then contribute that way as well. And the project has been, again, in prep for many, many months, I think 7 from what I remember. And there's a passive income model as well. So lots of stuff for kind of investors who are interested more on the token side of things, as well as people who are very kind of more into the NFT side of things as well. It's a very involved and elaborate and quite development intensive utility as well. And it is based on a gap in the market, guys. So I have a question here that was sent to me in text. So just to understand on the platform itself, so where you're able to buy or sell NFTs or trade NFTs essentially, is it using the wrapped platform token only, or is it using Bitrock, or is it what is the trading mechanism or currency that will be used? William, I think you might be muted.
Yeah. This is a classic mistake, even after 3 years of Corona. No, yeah. So if I understood the question correctly, don't get me wrong. I don't want to compete with the NFT marketplace that Bitrock is going to launch themselves, right?
Yeah.
So the main utility will be showcasing your NFTs. And for example, there's this NFT collection I really, really, really like, and I know some of the NFTs, digital pieces of art, that were minted by someone, but I have no clue who it is. I cannot reach out to this person. I cannot comment on it. So the main utility of Wrapped platform will not be the marketplace and buying and selling. It's more about the showcasing and the social media integration. If it's up to me, but this has not been discussed with Bitrock team, this is just me thinking out loud, click on an NFT and be directed to the Bitrock marketplace for all that matters.
Fair enough. So what you're saying, okay, so you mentioned you have 100 NFTs minted, I think, out of, at least for the Koala coalition. So you mentioned you kind of want to end up with 10,000. So does that mean that there's a lot more to be minted?
Yeah, they have not been minted yet. What has been done is I have developed 100 full body, real 3D koalas with all kinds of crazy traits. I can speak for hours about the traits themselves. They're really cool. But they act as company shares, if you will. So you can imagine that once the platform is live and the revenue model is up to speed, and actually income streams have been generated and automated, then a proportional portion of this revenue will be distributed among NFT holders. So you can consider them multi-utility. Not only are they ready for Web3 gaming and the metaverse, no, they are also company shares. And there's no point in many more hours and monies in developing the other 9,900. Only if 100 have been minted, that means 100 people were, then we will start the next batch, let's say.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
so
never more.
That,
oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
but never more than 10K, right? So
Yep.
if Web Platform really becomes the centerpiece of the NFT Web3 space, then your one NFT will get 10,000 of the.
Gotcha. So with that said, I also got a question asking when the ETA for minting will start. So in order for people to start being able to mint those 100 coalition
Yeah,
NFTs, when will that? What's the ETA on that?
that's a good question. Sometimes I tend to not dive into that kind of details because I really love deadlines. I'm a project manager in my day-to-day business, and I mean deadlines are hard for me. They're not target dates. So when I say I'm going to launch Tuesday the pre-sale, if also the partners, Sphinx Labs and the token deployment, if everything goes well, Tuesday it is. With respect to the NFT DApp, it's currently being developed. And of course, Bitrock chain is EVM compatible, so every smart contract should work seamlessly. But for now, I'd rather keep it to a target date. Means before the end of September, you'll be able to mint your koala.
Awesome. All right. Okay. So let me see here if I have any any questions from my side before we start kind of opening things up for the community members here. I think I am pretty much out of questions. So with that said, we'll open it up to the community where if anyone wants to ask something for essentially to the project team. So William here, represented by William. Go ahead, raise your hand. I can see there's one right now. I did actually, sorry, Milan, I see you. I'm going to allow you to speak in a minute. So quick follow-up question again from a community member that sent it to me. Essentially, considering that you kind of have the pre-sale planned, well, hopefully this week if everything goes well, and then let's say roughly about maybe a month or maybe less in order to start the NFT minting process or to kind of put it out on the market where people can start minting their own NFTs. Are you kind of worried at all about kind of having or kind of losing the first mover advantage to the market where you kind of might have someone else come in and kind of offer NFTs to be minted? I do want to mention before that obviously any NFT project will have different NFTs, so it comes down obviously to the design, to the ease of use or ease of minting process. It also comes down to how the minting process fits into the general utility of a project. So I do kind of want to almost answer that question, but obviously William is welcome to speak as well. But
So,
I want to make sure that people understand it's not just a project where you're just able to mint NFTs and that's it, because there's a lot of projects that already do that. There may be further projects that do that on the Bitrock chain, and there's many obviously outside of the Bitrock chain. That's not the goal. The minting process is so you can have your own NFTs through Wrapped platform, but it is also supportive of existing NFTs that you may have in order to display them on the Wrapped platform itself. So the main utility, or let's say the kind of big picture of things, is the platform rather than a specific focus on the minting process. But if you have anything more to add to that, William, by all means, feel free.
yeah, so it's a good question. I totally get where this question is coming from. It was never my ambition to be the first NFT to be minted on the Bitrock chain, and the first mover advantage in that regard is not something that was on my radar, and it's not nothing for me to accomplish. I'd rather build the platform indeed where you can gather all NFTs from different corners of the Web3 space and display them. yeah, and Bitrock Space was the first to be able to do that. If another project indeed mints an NFT, they're the first, I think. So
Yeah.
whoever's up to the task should build the dApp and deploy it. I mean, the doors are open.
Of course. Yeah. And again, it's not just even about the platform. There's also the passive income aspect as well. And obviously also the token that's tied to it. So there's multiple, there's a lot of NFT projects that either focus on the NFT minting, or they focus on maybe the platform, but there's no passive income. They might focus on cross-chain, but then there's no platform. So there's many different things that a lot of NFT projects tend to focus on over other things. What Wrap Platform is trying to do is kind of get as many bases covered out of all of them, so that it's almost like a one-stop shop where you have a platform, you have passive income, you have a token that you can invest in and get value from that as well. And obviously you have the NFT minting part. So, and obviously there's more and more stuff. If anyone is interested in kind of more details, the white paper is done. It's on the website. The website itself is there. And obviously you can hop into the Telegram and talk further with William on that. So with that said, let's take a couple of questions here. I'll open up the mic for Milan because I see their hand up right now. So Milan, if you have a question or a comment, please go ahead. You're unmuted now.
Hi guys,
Welcome.
very excited about the project. I have a question for William. Can he repeat about the max buy per wallet? Second,
Yeah, of course.
Is there a vesting period? And third, after pre-sale, the trading will be on the RockSwap, and when and how? Thank you.
No, so with a vesting period, you mean that if you participate in a pre-sale, there's not an option to sell your tokens, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. There's no vesting period. So the max buy per wallet will be, if I'm not mistaken, 0.5% of the 50K hard cap. No vesting for investors, and stealth launch pretty soon after the pre-sale has been completed or failed. That's also possible.
And will it be on the RockSwap?
Yes, it will be on RockSwap. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Is there anyone else? I don't see any hands being raised. So again, guys, keep in mind that tokens on the, okay, I do see one. The tokens that launch on the Bitrock chain are obviously tradable on the RockSwap as well when they launch. So yes, you would be able to trade it on the RockSwap. The generator 2140, you have the mic. If you have a question, please go ahead. The generator, the mic is yours. Either he can't hear us or maybe he doesn't have it. Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me now? I'm sorry, I didn't unmute my microphone.
Yeah, no worries. Go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to ask if there is any clue about at what market capitalization will the token be listed at RockSwap, and at what market capitalization is the token priced at IDO, if that's possible.
I think the market. So if the hard cap is reached, I would say the market cap is identical. I think that is the math behind it.
What would be the rough launching market cap if the hard cap is reached?
That is 50K USDT worth of Brock.
Okay. So you have your answer, the generator, I think.
Yeah, thank you very much.
No worries. No worries. And guys, just a note, after the Wrap platform token is launched, it will be whitelisted on RockSwap, just like RockSwap token as well. So partner projects, we will be, we we will be whitelisted. The team will be whitelisting them on RockSwap. So you wouldn't have, obviously, this might not be right away after launch. It might take maybe 24 hours, maybe less, but the wrapped platform token will be whitelisted, which means that it will appear in the RockSwap token dropdown. If similar to any other swap, if you go and then you click on the token dropdown, you have a list of kind of official whitelisted tokens. So those would be there. Our partner projects basically would all be there, and wrapped platform will be there as well, which means you wouldn't have to manually paste the contract address once it is whitelisted. Maybe during launch you might have to, and a little bit after launch, but as soon as it's whitelisted, you wouldn't have to do that anymore. It would be an officially whitelisted token. So
if I may to add to that a bit, I noticed that everybody can launch a token right now on Bitrock chain, and there's a lot of imposters and scams. So don't scan the scanner for new launched tokens and make the mistake of buying an imposter project. Everything will be shared officially.
Yeah, thanks, William. So guys, yeah, make sure that you're in the wrap platform Telegram channel, because that's one of the places where the contract address will be shared first. Obviously, the pre-sale link will be shared there as well, and the pre-sale link typically on the pre-sale page would also have the token address, so you can copy it from there and also paste it in RockSwap and approve it and so on. So make sure that you're kind of not responding to DMs from people asking you if you're able to buy the wrap platform token, or really any other token for that matter, or generally just don't respond to people in DMs unless, obviously it's someone from the community who is not asking for money, who is not asking you to connect your wallet to anything, who might just have a question. But be very careful with DMs. And obviously, if you see anyone DMing you, kind of pretending to be an admin or a team member or a mod, that's definitely kind of a scam. Because again, mods, admins, team members, none of us DM anyone first. So keep that in mind, guys. Does anyone else have a question before we call it a day here? Anyone else? Just raise your hand. All right. So with that said, I'd like to leave off with a pun. I'm just going to say that's a wrap. It was suggested. It was suggested by. Yeah, that's a wrap, guys. I think it was one of the community members mentioned that, but I apologize. I forgot who it was. But this is not my pun. I would have thought about it, but I guess I have an AMA to run. So thanks to the community member who brought that one up. This is for you. I hope you guys kind of see the value in different types of projects launching on the Bitrock chain, whether it's an NFT project, whether it's a kind of a utility project, and even if it's kind of just a meme token or a community run token or whatever, everything adds up, kind of to a busy kind of active ecosystem. Obviously, we always hope that the projects that do launch on the chain, of course, I'm not talking about the partner projects because those are, kind of vetted as much as possible. But I'm talking about the non-official ones. We hope that, most of them are actual legit projects, not scams, not rug pulls, not honeypots, and so on. But make sure you do your own research. We are aware that the Rockstar token kind of has started having a community built around it. But at the end of the day, it still remains an unofficial project. So keep that in mind, because I'm only mentioning this because there was mention of Rockstar token in the chat, or in the AMA, sorry. So yes, there is a community forming around it and there is stuff happening over there, but the Bitrock team is not involved with it. And obviously, again, it has not been vetted. At the end of the day, Rockstar token in the beginning, not now, it might kind of have that community forming around it. But in the beginning, it was only a test token. So again, keep that in mind. And at the end of the day, make sure that you keep Wrap platform on your radar, because again, their pre-sale is happening. At least it's planned to happen next Tuesday. At the same time, there is a lot of potential here because again, you're talking about a utility project, and make sure that you kind of stay updated and give as much support to the partner projects that we host or that we partner with, because at the end of the day, they will probably be more on the safe side in terms of investments. And again, what we saw with RockSwap, and there's a lot to look forward to with Wrapped platform as well. So guys, make sure you stay tuned. And honestly, I'm very excited for the launch. I think the fact that there's a token tied to it, that people, again, it attracts people who may be interested in investing in tokens. And obviously then there's the utility side with the NFT platform. It's not really even a marketplace, which again, there's so many different marketplaces, maybe not on the Bitrock chain right now, but generally speaking, the market. So it is tackling things a little bit differently. And the goal is to be able to bring something new to the market. And this is something that we try to have with the different partner projects that we bring to you guys, whether again, they're utility based purely or not. So go join their Telegram, guys, and follow their social media. Tuesday is going to hopefully be a good day for Wrap platform and also the Bitrock ecosystem as a whole. Let's hope everything gets kind of ready as per the plan with the deployers and the partners at Sphinx and so on. Hopefully we see some hype come in on Tuesday with the launch of the token or with the pre-sale. I would assume, William, that the launch would be 24 hours after the pre-sale, or?
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah. So I believe that the pre-sale itself, it will last no more than 48 hours. And then within a full day thereafter, it will go public.
All right. So it's 48 hours, I'm guessing, assuming that the hard cap isn't reached. But if it's reached, then I would think,
Yeah.
I would think it's 24 hours from when the hard cap is reached, if it is reached. Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Sounds good. All right, guys. So if you have any other questions, feel free to hop over to Wrapped Platform's Telegram or send a message to William if you'd like. He is available. He's very active. William, it's been a pleasure having you. Thank you for taking the time. I know it's a busy time for you getting ready for the launch and obviously with the development and so on. So thanks for taking the time. And obviously, also thank you for the prep that you've put in, not just in the project, but especially for this AMA with a presentation. It's really rare that we see that these days. So thank you so much for that.
Thanks, bro Crestinator. And you've been an amazing host. Shout out to the whole community and the amazing core team of Bitrock chain. See you guys soon.
See you guys soon. So I'm going to stop the recording now, and we'll see you guys back in the chat. And thanks for tuning in. We had quite a good turnout. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Have a great day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining.